Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another motivational cleaning video. If you are new here, hi, my name's Kira and I do a bunch of motivational cleaning videos on my channel. So if that's something that you enjoy, I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. So to start off this cleaning video, I'm going to put a load of washing on, and as you can see, I've got a bunch of new detergents from the range of Fabulosa. They've just released some detergents, and honestly guys, they smell amazing. So they've got 3 different scents, and I'm going to use the Precious Gold one to start off with. And as you can see, which I just showed you, they have also got sprays which are for your clothes in the same scent, which I will show you later on in the video. So to start off, I'm going to start off in the kitchen, and I'm going to use this Rainbow Drops 4-in-1 disinfectant spray by Fabulosa. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it all over my countertops, and I'm going to leave it for 2 minutes to sit and actually disinfect the surface. You can just spray it on and wipe it off, guys, but if you really want to deeply disinfect your surfaces, then I would suggest leaving it on for 2 to 5 minutes. So now that the disinfectant has sat for 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it all off the counters.
Come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure, 'cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me.
Moving on to my appliances, so I'm going to start off with the toaster, and the first thing I'm going to do is take these 2 little trays out at the bottom and wipe them clean so the crumbs are gone. Then I'm going to go ahead and use that same spray that I was using to do the counter switch, which is the Rainbow Drops disinfectant. I'm going to spray it onto the cloth, and I'm going to give the toaster a quick wipe over, ensuring that I'm not getting any of the product inside of the toaster, because you do not want to get it inside of the toaster, because obviously that's where your toast goes. But I'm going to make sure that it is completely disinfected and clean. Moving on to the microwave, again using the same process, using the same spray. I'm just going to wipe it over and give it a good disinfect. Again, you can leave this product on for 2 minutes to sit if you want to, or you can just wipe it off depending on what your preference is. I prefer just to leave it sit on the counters, and then I just wipe over my appliances really quick, as I do tend to keep on top of them as much as I can.
For me, isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't...
Onto my oven top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same spray again. I'm going to spray it all over the oven top, and I'm going to leave it sit for 2 minutes to make sure that it is properly disinfected. And then I'm going to go back in with my minky and give it a good wipe over.
Baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. 'Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins.
little tip for you guys, if you have any fake flowers, go ahead and spray them with the disinfectant. The disinfectant holds in the fake flowers really well, and it makes your house smell amazing. So I went ahead and used the same one that I was using and just quickly sprayed them. Then I moved on to my tea, coffee and sugar jars, as well as the kettle. Again, the same process, spraying it onto the cloth and wiping it over to ensure that we don't get it inside of the kettle. Moving on to the sink, so I wanted to show you guys that you do not need to use any stainless steel products to clean your sink if you do not have them, and if you don't want to buy them, you don't need to, guys. So I'm going to show you how to get your sink looking really shiny. So again, I'm going to use the 2-minute rule. I'm going to leave it sit for 2 minutes, then I'm going to wipe it off using my minky. All you need to do, guys, is once you've wiped the whole product off, take a dry cloth, and I do mean a completely dry cloth, not a slightly damp one, completely dry, and buff that product into the sink. And oh my gosh, guys, I was so pleasantly surprised after doing this. All you need to do is just buff it in and it comes up good as new, so shiny, so nice. To be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm even going to bother using stainless steel cleaners anymore. It did an amazing job, guys, honestly, so good. Now for my favourite part of cleaning the kitchen, and that's adding a cupful of Fabulosa into hot water in the sink, and it makes the whole house smell amazing. My favourite thing ever, and the one that I'm using is the Ocean Breeze scent. This is gorgeous, so fresh and so nice. Moving on to my cabinet, so I went ahead and used the all-in-one disinfectant spray in the aerosol can in the scent Precious Gold. This smells so good, guys, so I made sure that I got the handles as well to make sure that they're all disinfected, as is the place that you touch the most when you're opening your cabinets. So I went ahead and wiped all of them over using this, guys, and my whole kitchen smelled even better after using this as well.
I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe.
Now that all the surfaces and appliances are clean, I'm going to go ahead and go in with that Precious Gold disinfectant spray in the aerosol can, and I'm going to spray it section by section using my flash mop, and I'm going to mop that all in to the floor, ensuring that it disinfects the floor and it's going to come up all squeaky clean. Now that the floor is mopped, I'm going to go ahead and put my mats down, and I'm also going to go in with this mixed berry foam freshener by Fabulosa. Gets rid of all pet odors, smoke, anything like that, any odors that you don't want in your home. And honestly, guys, it does an amazing job, and you do not have to hoover before you use it. But that's the kitchen done, all lovely and clean. I am so happy with it. It turned out amazing, and I absolutely love a clean kitchen, guys. If you can relate, comment down below and let me know if you love a clean kitchen and the feel of it after you finish cleaning it. Alright, so now on to the living room. So I'm going to use this Unicorn Dust disinfectant. So again, it's like the Precious Gold one in an aerosol can, all-in-one disinfectant. And honestly, guys, this is amazing at cleaning windows and glass. So I went ahead and wiped my windows over with it. I also used this on the top of my windowsill and it did an amazing job, guys. So I'm not even going to bother buying glass cleaners anymore. I'm just going to use these because they honestly are so much less work. I'm normally there for ages and ages trying to wipe a glass cleaner in. With these, it's really quick and it leaves no streaks, no marks, no nothing, guys. So it's so good. So if you haven't tried it for windows and glass yet, give it a go.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me.
I'm also going to go ahead and spray it over my radiator. So this is going to leave off a lovely smell once the radiators are turned on. And this scent, guys, in this unicorn dust one, it smells like Parma violets to me. It smells gorgeous. So if you like Parma violets, you're 100% going to like this. So moving on to my fireplace, I'm going to be using the 4-in-1 disinfectant spray, and this is in the scent Opulence. This is quite a how can I describe it? So it's like quite a masculine smell. Really nice though. I really like it. It actually reminds me of a perfume. I cannot put my finger on it. It honestly smells really nice. And when I walked into my living room, this was the strongest smell I could smell. As you can see, I am using quite a few different products, guys, to show you all the products that I got from my last delivery. And they are all doing such an amazing job. Every room that I walked into smelled of different things, and it was so nice. I know that's not everybody's preference, but I'm purely doing this video, guys, to show you how I use the products and all the different ones that they have to show. By the way, guys, this video is not sponsored at all. I just really love Fabulosa. I'm also going to go ahead and wipe over this little unit here, which holds the Xbox and the Skybox. Just giving it a quick wipe over, and again, I'm using the Opulence 4-in-1 disinfectant spray to do this. Now to wipe over the top of my fireplace, so I just went ahead and give it a quick wipe over. Again, still using the Opulence 4-in-1 disinfectant spray. I'm also going to wipe over the surround system and also the surround of my TV.
Yeah, every day. 24/7, yeah, every day. I will come running, babe.
Now for my favourite part of cleaning the living room, which is mopping the floor. So I'm going to use the Opulence 4-in-1 disinfectant spray again. So like you would have seen, I used the all-in-one disinfectant spray in the aerosol can to do the floor in the kitchen. Now I'm going to show you guys that you can also use these sprays to do your floor as well. And this is the reason I think that I could smell this scent out of all the three that I used the strongest, because I mopped the floor with it. But it did an amazing job, guys. It really does work wonders on your floor, especially if you've got wood flooring. It does an amazing job.
24/7, yeah, every day. I will come running, babe.
Then I'm going to go ahead and place all my mats down, and then I'm going to go in with another foam freshener. So this one is in the scent Truly Fresh. Honestly, guys, another one of my favourite ones. It smells so fresh, really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and spray it over the rugs. Like I said, you do not have to hoover before you use this. It gets rid of odours, everything like that. You don't have to hoover. You will see me hoovering before I use this in this video, but that's only because my floors really did need a hoover. On the days that my floors don't need hoovering, I just honestly spray it over my floor and it makes the whole house smell so good. So now using that unicorn dust disinfectant spray, I'm going to go ahead and wipe over Carter's table. This is where he eats all of his food, so I want it to be nice and clean for him. I also went ahead and wiped over the chairs, ensuring that this whole thing is disinfected. Moving on to the mirror, so again using that unicorn dust disinfectant spray, and I'm going to clean my mirror with it. Like I said, honestly, this stuff does an amazing job at cleaning mirrors and glass and anything like that. So give it a go if you haven't, guys. And as you can see, it did not take me long to wipe this mirror at all, and it leaves it streak free and it looks so good afterwards. So I'm also going to use this to freshen up my sofas. So on these, they say you can use it on hard and soft surfaces as well as fabrics. So I went ahead and freshened it up, and also by spraying this on the sofas, you will actually disinfecting them as well. And that's the living room done, all clean and fresh and smells amazing. Alright, so moving on to the bedroom. So as you can see at the start of the video, I showed you these sprays. So this is what they're for, guys. So they are clothes sprays, fabric sprays. You can spray them on anything, bedding, clothes, blankets, whatever you want to use it for. So I went ahead and washed these sheets at the start of the video, and I used the Precious Gold scent. So what I'm going to do is use the Precious Gold clothes spray as well, and this is going to intensify the smell on my sheets, and it's going to make it last longer. And you can use this throughout the week to keep your sheets smelling really fresh as well. Moving on to the surfaces, I'm going to go in with this Amazing 4-in-1 disinfectant spray, and I'm going to wipe over the top of my unit. I'm also going to wipe over the side of it as well.
I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different.
I'm then going to use the lemon sherbet disinfectant spray, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe over the mirrored panels on my unit here. Like I said, it does an amazing job on glass.
Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe.
Now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my windowsill. So I'm going to take everything off. I'm going to spray the lemon sherbet disinfectant spray on the windows, and I'm also going to spray it on the bottom of the windowsill as well to give it a good clean. And then I'm also going to wipe over the photo frames and everything that goes on here and put it all back.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby.
Then taking the Amazing disinfectant spray, I'm going to go ahead and wipe over the radiator like you saw me do it previously. It is just going to leave the whole room smelling amazing once the radiators are turned on. Then I moved on to my side table, so I went ahead again using the Amazing 4-in-1 disinfectant spray. I wiped over the top of it, and I also wiped over the fake flowers, and I also sprayed the fake flowers with the lemon sherbet disinfectant spray. Like I said, all fake flowers hold disinfectant sprays and things like Febreze really well, and they make your home smell amazing as well. Moving on to my desk, so again using that Amazing disinfectant spray, wiping it all over, and then to wipe the mirror over, I'm going to go in with the lemon sherbet disinfectant spray and give it a good clean.
Be one of the things we don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be
Now on to hoovering. So like I said, you do not need a hoover before you use the foam fresheners for the carpet. You can use them whenever you like. You can spray them over before you've hoovered, after you've hoovered, or if it's a day where, like I do this a lot, so if it's a day where I just want to freshen up the house, my floor doesn't need hoovering, I will just spray it over the carpet, and oh my goodness guys, it'll freshen up my house so much. It'll disinfect the carpets as well. It'll get rid of all those odors that you don't want in the house. So honestly guys, just because you see me hoovering my floor before I use it, don't take it by that. Honestly, that isn't what it's for. And it actually states it on the top of the bottle, you do not need a hoover before you use it. So I'm obviously hoovering because I need to, and I did it in every single room, guys. My whole house needed hoovering. But the foam freshener that I'm going to be using is in the scent Sage and Vanilla, and as you can see, there's little paw prints on the bottle, so that means that it's pet friendly, which is really good because I do have a chihuahua that walks around the house. So this was really good, and I know that it was going to be safe for her. And that's our bedroom done, guys. So it's completely disinfected, smells amazing, and honestly I absolutely love these products, guys. I cannot get enough of them. They are so good. So if you haven't tried Fabulosa, guys, go ahead and try it. Like I said, this isn't sponsored. Moving on to the baby's room, so I'm going to go ahead and use the 4-in-1 disinfectant spray. Again, this is in the scent rhubarb, a different one. Like I said, I'm trying to use all different ones to show you guys, but all I'm going to do here is spray over the whole unit. I'm going to leave it for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go back in and wipe it over. The reason I left this to disinfect for 2 minutes was because the babies are always touching this, and I wanted to have a good disinfect. Even though just putting the product on and wiping it off is disinfecting it anyway, it's just a deeper disinfect.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be?
Now that the whole unit has been wiped over, I'm going to go ahead and put all their toys back and put them nice and tidy, and then I'm going to move on to their other little unit which holds all of their books. I'm going to do the same process, spray it over, leave it sit for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go back in and wipe it all off and put all their toys back.
I didn't throw your stuff away before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find. I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak, maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen.
Moving on to the baby's windowsill, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Precious Gold disinfectant spray. It's the all-in-one aerosol one, and I'm going to use this to clean the windows and the windowsill. Once again, you've seen me do it, guys. Same process, and it works amazing.
Or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me?
Also going to go ahead and use the same disinfectant spray and wipe over Nirvana's cot. So she's at that point where she's teething and she likes to kind of chew on the edge of the cot. So I'm going to wipe it over to make sure that when she does do that, that the cot is clean, there's no germs, and it is completely disinfected for her.
Or would you stay with me now till the morning? Would you stay till the
I'm also going to go ahead and wipe over Carter's toddler bed. He is finally sleeping in his bed after all this time of him sleeping in with me and Al. He has finally gone into his toddler bed and he is doing so great. I am so proud of him. Then all I'm going to do is take that same disinfectant spray and spray it over all their curtains, all their stuffed animals and their toys and things like that, because it's going to give them a good disinfect as it disinfects fabrics as well. The last thing I'm going to do is give the floor a quick hoover over. Like I said, you don't have to hoover to use the foam fresheners. All my floors just needed it, so I went ahead and hoovered. And the disinfectant, the foam freshener disinfectant that I'm going to be using today in the baby's room is the mixed berries one of my favourites. And every time I walked into this room, all I could smell was mixed berries. It was so nice.
listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
Onto the bathroom, so I'm going to be using the Woodland Pine disinfectant in here. If you use the duck bleach for your toilet, this smells exactly the same, just a little bit sweeter. So I'm going to go ahead and use that in here. So my whole bathroom smelled of pine after doing this. It smelled amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray over my toilet, my bath and my sink and leave this sit there for 2 minutes and disinfect it. And while it disinfects, I'm going to go ahead and hoover the landing so that when I come back, everything will be disinfected and I can wipe it all over. Now that the landing's hoovered, I'm going to go in with the sage and vanilla foam freshener. Again, this is safe for pets. It is the pet friendly one. Like I said, you do not have to hoover first, but I did because it needed it. Then I'm going to go ahead and use my fresh linen disinfectant spray, and I'm going to spray that over my fake plant, as like I said, fake plants and flowers and everything like that hold disinfectant sprays and Febreze really well. So now moving on back into the bathroom, I'm going to wipe everything over that I sprayed that disinfectant spray on to make sure it is all wiped in and dry. So I'm going to start doing the toilet first, as I'm going to swap my cloths after I've wiped the toilet, as I don't want to spread the germs from the toilet onto the bath or the sink. Now that the toilet's done, I'm going to go ahead and wipe over the bath, just making sure that everything is wiped in. And what you can do as well, guys, after you've left the disinfectant sit for a couple of minutes, sometimes it can go a little bit dry. So what I would recommend is just spray your cloth with a little bit of the same disinfectant and wipe over the bath as well. So then it is a lot easier to wipe the product into the bath and ensuring that it is all nice and clean, smear-free and disinfected as well. Using the same method, I'm going to go ahead and wipe over the sink as well. As you can see, I did have the pine disinfectant spray in my hand because I kept spraying it on the cloth every now and again just to make sure that it wasn't as hard to wipe the disinfectant into the sink after it being there for so long drying. So then I went ahead and used the fresh linen all-in-one disinfectant spray, and this is the one in the aerosol can, and I went ahead and used that to wipe over my mirror, and like I said, it does an amazing job, so easy and smear free. Now to use the woodland pine disinfectant spray and spray over the radiator. Again, like I've done in the rest of the rooms, I sprayed over the radiators, and this is going to make the house smell gorgeous. And then I'm going to go back in with that fresh linen disinfectant spray in the aerosol can, wipe over the windowsill and also wipe over the mirror.
With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing.
So going in with my woodland pine disinfectant spray, I'm going to go ahead and mop the floor. The reason I chose the woodland pine disinfectant over the fresh linen aerosol disinfectant is only because I've used the pine in pretty much the whole bathroom and it smells amazing. It's also in my toilet bleach, so I thought why not go ahead and use it on the floor as well to make that scent even stronger. And honestly, the bathroom smelled amazing after doing this. So I'm also going to go ahead and put my mat down. I've already hoovered this, it's also already been in the wash, and I'm going to go ahead and use my foam freshener in the scent sage and vanilla, which is again the pet friendly one, and I'm going to spray that over the rug. And the last thing I'm going to do in here is use the fresh linen disinfectant spray and spray my shower curtain to disinfect it, and that is the bathroom done. All nice, clean and disinfected, and smells of pine. It is so nice. Moving back on into the hallway, I'm going to use this lemon mint leaf disinfectant. I'm going to wipe over the windowsill, and I'm also going to wipe over the window.
With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just sleep.
Then I'm going to go ahead and hoover the stairs. I'm also going to make sure that I hoover the sides of the stairs as well, because if you have pets, you know what I mean. Every time the pet runs upstairs or down the stairs, it leaves loads and loads of hairs that collect on the side of the stairs, so it needs a good hoover every now and again and a good wipe. Then I'm going to go in with my foam freshener in the scent Truly Fresh, and I'm going to spray that all over the stairs. Now onto the hallway, so I'm going to use the lemon sherbet disinfectant spray, and I'm going to use that to clean up my mirror in the hallway. Every time Carter comes through here, his sticky little fingerprints are all over this mirror, so I'm going to give it a good wipe over. And like I said, this honestly doesn't take long at all. I really do love this. Moving on to our little table here, I'm going to use the lemon mint leaf disinfectant spray. I'm going to give it a good wipe over, and I'm also going to wipe over the radiator as well. Again, this is just going to make the whole hallway smell amazing, so whenever somebody comes in, it's going to smell gorgeous. Then I'm going to give the hallway and our doormat a quick hoover over. I just find it so much easier to hoover than brush here, as the hoover just does a much better job. And whenever I brush, I tend to leave some sort of crumbs somewhere. I always miss a patch, so it's just easier for me to hoover. And then once I finish hoovering, I'm going to go in and I'm going to mop the floor, again using the lemon mint leaf disinfectant spray. This smelled so fresh, and it was such a nice scent to smell as soon as you come through the door as well.
With us, it's all or nothing. Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know.
Then I'm going to use the same foam freshener that I used on the stairs in the scent Truly Fresh, and I'm going to spray that over the doormat. And there you have it, guys. The whole house is being cleaned using only Fabulosa products. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you haven't checked out my last video where the giveaway is, go ahead and check it out and enter that giveaway. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in our Freshen Up Friday video. Bye, guys.